Well, I got the intake on, but I didn't get the cooling fan on or the intake box on because, you know, nooks and crannies that never go right when you put the car back together. It's always something. That is where I'm going to leave her for today. Well, me being the stubborn me this morning, I went ahead and put the whole car back together. I mean, everything's together. Fans, intake, as you can see, everything is connected. The only thing that's not connected, if you can see down there, is the O2 sensors. I don't know if it's not gonna focus, but that's the only thing that's not connected. That's not gonna stop the car from starting. So let's give it a shot. I don't know what's gonna happen, so we're about to see. We got throttle body, we got power. Let's see what else we got. Got fuel pump. Let's give her a start. I don't believe this. Still freaking nothing. Alright, well, I got this little device here from Harbor Freight. I am going to try and plug this up to the starter to see what I can hear from outside of the car. What you do is plug it up to a power, plug it up to somewhere on the ground, and you press the button up there. That little button right there. And it'll start the car. So let's give that a shot. Alright, well, I got it plugged up to the starter down there and I've got it grounded, so let's see what it gives me. Nothing. It sparked. Let me see if I can fix it. Well, as you can see, that completely failed. So what I did now is I took cylinder 1 spark plug out. I've got it in the boot. I'm gonna fire it off and see if I've got spark, which I should. So. Well, I've got spark, so I don't know what it is. It's timed and everything. And now the battery's low, so now I gotta charge that. Stay tuned. I guess now would be a bad time to work on my car, huh? Just maybe. Alright, as y'all can see, it's early in the morning. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take the valve covers off, check some things, make sure everything's moving. Try to come up with some other little things I can check that would hinder it from, I guess, turning over, because when I start it, it wants to fire. I mean, as soon as I turn the key, and then it's like back to what it was doing before. So what I'm going to do is take the valve cover on each side, one at a time, and see if something's not moving. It should be, but you know, it's always good to check. So let's go. that would kind of explain why there's no anything. Everything's firing off, but it's just not catching, right? Well, you need oil to actually fire off. And as y'all saw, there was no oil coming through. I mean, look at those heads. They're bone dry, which means that there's no oil getting to the engine. And at least the heads, for them to fire off, they spit back through the cylinders and fire off. So that might be my issue, which would also mean that I would have to take this cover back off, probably replace the oil pump, because the oil pump might have gone bad. This is the only thing that moves oil through the engine, which would be the oil pump. Pickup tube, pretty sure that's not blocked because there's nothing down there. So that just might be my problem. Smoke should not be coming from there. It should sound like someone's trying to push liquid through, I don't know, a very small opening like cake batter, and it gets air bubbles. It should sound like that. That's what it should sound like, to be quite honest. That's not happening. It should definitely be sounding like that with the valve cover off as well. So I might have to get a new oil pump, which is okay. I'm fine with that, but it sucks because I gotta go through all of this trouble just to replace that. But I'm gonna double check that side just to make sure that I'm on the right track with it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna do some research, see if I can find anybody with an oil pump that has one today. Maybe not, because you know those are usually special parts. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna get back to y'all. So let's get at it. You remember me? Did I? Yeah. For what? Yeah. Did I? What was it?
I post stuff on Facebook and everything, man.
Yeah. What's your name?
Jordan. You be
oh yeah. I remember.
I got another one. I got an all black one too.
Jeez. I would have never guessed that. Wow, that's weird. Huh. I'm a little embarrassed now. Alright, y'all, so you see we out here just still with 300. I'm gonna see if I can get some parts off of it. Might have to get some from the boys, or at least take some pictures for them, because you know they part hungry and they got Hemis and they SRTs, so they gonna need a couple things. But let's check these parts out, see what we got. So what happened again? You said you was having too much fun. Is that what you said? What was you cracked the block? How'd you do that?
Too much gas.
Wait a minute. Too much gas?
Yeah, too much plane.
How did you give it too much?
Overheat, man. You can break them easy.
Oh yeah. So what'd you do? Blew the head gasket while you was doing it too, huh?
Nah, I just literally cracked the block. A big piece like this missing out the side.
Wow. Yeah. That's definitely a rod for sure. What the
inside? Rock come flying out that thing. Yeah.
What's the inside look like? Let's see what the inside look like. Yeah. I'm in love.
Seats for sale. Everything's for sale. Rims.
Ooh.
Gotta reach back in a lot of doors though.
I'm okay. I can see from right here. Yeah. I'm happy.
Pull the oil pump off. Pull the whole front of the motor off because it's so intake manifold.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why that's off already. Did you break yours?
Nah, right about now, I don't really know what's going on with it. I was getting a... Now, as y'all can see, that's bone dry. Definitely not supposed to be dry. So, well, that'll present a problem. Well, let's see. It moves. It definitely moves. But it's not pumping anything at all. It's not pumping anything.